Eno ye program Kuuma Omutindo ng'ewagiddwa Master Industries Uganda Limited abakolera ebizimbisibwa eby'enkokoto eby'omutindo.
Tukwaniriza studio za TV yaffe sebo mwagalwa w'abangi bulijjo bambuuza ebibuuzo ku ggwe konze ndikuyita obitwegambire wakola otyo fuka kino ky'oli sebo wasala magezi kyoga tugambe
okulisaayo gwe twali ffenna era bwe twatinatina wano ku Kakira Sugar Works n'omukukunavu atwala kampani eno omukulu Kamulesh Madivan nga ye joint managing director owa kampani eno atulaga olugendo olwa Kakira Sugar Works basobodde batya okuuma omutindo ate era n'abakukunavu nga bwe bajja batulaga ebintu engeri gye babikolamu mu kifo kino. Kati nno ate nkwaniriza nate mu kitundu kino ekyokubiri nkyali n'omukukunavu leka emboozi egw'amakerenda naye nyongera kukujjukiza nti Master Industries Uganda Limited abo bakolera ebizimbisibwa eby'omutindo ebikolebwa mu nkokoto. Wano wendi ndi n'omukulu ono ye process manager amanya era nga bulijjo njagala bageeyogerere bo kuba lubaale w'omulamu tasamirirwa. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Please introduce yourself to the viewers.
My name is Wilfred Pachoto. I'm the process manager in the sugar factory.
Now, Mr. Pachoto, many Ugandans know Kakira Sugar Works as the best sugar manufacturers in Uganda and across the continent.
Yes.
Please take us through what you do exactly.
Essentially, I want to make it very simple for viewers to understand that sugar production is a process of separating one from the other until you end up with the crystal you want. First, the cane that comes to the plant is weighed, and we do weigh because of three reasons. One is that we pay our farmers on weight basis. Two, we determine the weight because we want to know the productivity of the land, that is from 1 acre how much yield of cane have we got. We weigh because at the end of the process we have to determine how much we have produced, where we have lost, and what remedial actions we should take. So we get the cane in the yard, we offload in the carriers, and there it is conveyed to first stage of preparing the cane for milling. Preparation involves cutting and chopping the cane to expose the tissues that contain the sugar that we want. Once that is done, the prepared cane is now taken to the milling station. As I mentioned earlier, it's a process of separation. In the milling station, we squeeze out the juice from the cane, leaving the bagasse, meaning we have separated the liquid from the solid. That is stage one. Now, we take that juice because that is now our raw material from which we shall get the crystal sugar.
Sure.
Okay? Now that juice has the following characteristics. One, it is low pH. Two, it has low temperature. Three, it has a lot of suspended materials. Right? Now, we subject that juice through a process known as clarification. We heat it to raise the temperature from 45 degrees to 75 degrees to give it a reaction temperature. Once we have done that, we take the juice to which we add milk of lime to raise the pH from 5.5 to 7.2. The next station involves again heating the juice to a much higher temperature. When we have heated the juice to 105 degrees, we send that juice to the clarifier or settling tank. Okay? Now before we do that, we add again what we call a flocculant. A flocculant is a polymer that will quicken the process of separating the impurities. Once you have the separation, the clear juice is now free completely of any suspended material. Now that clear juice contains about 80% water. 80 to 85, depending on the bricks. I don't want to go much into that. So we take that clear juice to the next stage of evaporation, where about 75% of water in that juice is removed by boiling. Evaporation, we have removed water. Agreed? Now, I have there my big pans. I put small crystals, use it as a seed, and when I boil under vacuum, the sugar molecules in the syrup will deposit themselves on the existing crystal. Grow the crystal to the size I want.
Yes.
The non-sugars are left. So, crystallization is a separation. I still want to emphasize the issue of separation as a process in the sugar making. Crystals which I have separated from the molasses will be having about 1% moisture. Now, if I take that through a dryer and cooler, as it enters the dryer, the crystals get heated or dehumidified with the hot air, and then at the end of the dryer, we have cold air coming in. That is the process of cooling, and thereafter I take it now more or less ready for bagging. So you can see there, centrifugal will do the separation. The dryer cooler also will do the separation, removing of the hot, removing the moisture from the crystals.
Sure.
Right? When I take it to the bin, I'll weigh it in 50 kgs. Okay. 25 kgs.
5.
Then the next stage is the branding section.
Okay.
Because in the bags we have 50 and 25. Then we take it to the branding section,
Sure.
where we pack 5 kilos, 2 kilos, 1 kilo, half a kilo, quarter kilo, and sachets.
You also have a quarter kilo of medicine.
Yes, yes.
Lwaleero tusimbye ku sukaali ono owa Kakira, buli omu ku mmwe oba buli omu ku ffe gw'amanyi obulungi. Tova ku program Kuma Omutendo.
Tukwaniriza mu studio za TV yaffe. Tukwaniriza mu studio za TV yaffe.
Nkyali wano ku Kakira Sugar Works era ntina nga tuwayamu n'abakulu ab'enjawulo mu mitendera egy'enjawulo mu departments ez'enjawulo, abo boolaba era abo y'ensonga lwaki ofuna sukaali oyo mu dduuka lyo mu supermarket yo era naawe ewakewo. Wendi wano ndi ate era n'omukulu omulala omu kubaddukanya ekifo kino. Sebo, nsanyusa okulaba. Abantu bano abakwegesa amaaso beyanjulira amannya obabuulire n'ekifo ky'oddukanya wano Kakira Sugar Works ate tugende maaso.
Good evening, viewers. My name is Chalyomba Stephen. I'm in charge of Outgrowers Development. My title is Outgrowers Superintendent.
Mr. Chalyomba, how exceptional is Kakira Sugar Works compared to other competitors?
At Kakira Sugar, we have developed a large-scale supply chain, which involves aiding farmers, extension services, and that is where our standards begin. As you may be aware, sugar is made in the field where we work. The factory only separates the sugar from the trash. So our standards begin with the extension services in the field, and my role as Outgrowers Superintendent is to supervise that large team. We have a large team of professional agriculturists and technocrats. We provide services in a 3-tier system. The 3-tier I'm talking about, aid is number 1. Next, we advise farmers on the cultivation of cane, the planting, age of harvesting, and so forth. Then the 3rd tier is what we call the social corporate responsibility, where we assist farmers in the area of road maintenance. We do social corporate responsibility, build hospitals, build laboratories, aid child education, sensitize on child labor, and so forth. So those are the services that were different from others.
Tukwaniriza studio za TV yaffe.
Nkwaniriza tenate mu mazima agakaawa mu program kumo mutindo na Bukedde TV. Genesis Records bebateeka ssente mu kanyomero kano bali wali ku Impala House opposite KCCA wa Kampala Capital Authority State Hall. Abo bakola ekigambo kimu bakwata emikolo ku ntambi za video n'ebifaananyi. Oba olina omukolo oteekateeka mukolo obanga oyagala kwejjukanya mukolo gwo, genda ku Genesis Records n'amasimu ge gogolaba bakubire ku eya Airtel, weereza WhatsApp message yo ku MTN. Bebateeka ssente mu kanyomero kano gwe okutuukako. Njagala ntwale omwezi mulamba nga njogera ku kigambo misused opportunity. Aboogezi b'Olungereza balina ekigambo misused opportunity. Olwaliro mu misused opportunity eno katutunuulire ku mirimu. Omukisa mu bulamu gujjanga bw'olaba. Abaganda bagamba omukisa mpewo. Kituufu yo mpewo. Bw'ejja n'ekufuuwako n'otagiwulira ng'eyitawo efuuwa ku mulala. Now, omukisa ebiseera ebisinga tegujja nga gutukula nnyo. Gujja mujama. Era omukisa guno emirundi egimu gujja nga guzingiriddwa omuge gw'amaggwa. Kitwala abantu batono nnyo okwendiwalinga oba okukkiriza amaggwa gano bafumita. Abakozi b'emirimu mukimanyi kyenjogera. Okukkiriza amaggwa gano bafumita ng'oli mu kuyuza amaggwa gano nga kutula ogamenya osokolemu omukisa gwo. Ky'oba olabanga abamu omukisa ogwo tebajja gufuna batya amaggwa bafumita. Ate abalala abagutoolayo bo baaguma ekijje kijje oba gafumite oba ganjuza omubiri gaguyuze, naye ku nkomerero ya byonna omukisa guli ngutoolemu. Ekyo kyekyenjawulo ekiri wakati w'abagagga ate era n'abaavu. Emikisa gijjira abantu bonna oba omukisa gujjira abantu bonna, naye engeri gye tuyuzingamu emikisa gyaffe oba gye tumisuzingamu emikisa gyaffe kyekisalawo gwe omukisa gukufuuyeeko gutya oba gukuyiseeko gufuuyidde mulala. Ago mazima agakaawa.
Tukwaniriza studio za TV yaffe.
Now, Mr. Barungi, talk about the challenges you've encountered in the course of your journey to success.
Some of these investors come but in an uncoordinated manner. They do not follow those steps that Kakira followed. So here, you know, some people may have did come actually, but they found, you know, people have already cooked food. They said, okay, we sit down and eat. Why don't you follow those logical steps? So those are the minor challenges that we have had. We don't have many other challenges. We are very happy that we do a lot of good things. We employ about 8,500 people. We have 9,000 farmers who are 9,000 households growing sugarcane for us in the 25-kilometer radius, and we negotiate with them. We are equal partners in the agreement we sign, so there is nothing like that we are underpaying them or anything. Like you hear some people who are misinformed saying, but let everybody come and buy sugarcane, so that, you know, the farmer chooses where to grow to sell sugarcane. Ugandans are not stupid anymore. If someone knows that he's growing a crop that is not yielding the revenue he wants, he will just shift and do something else.
There is another concern from the local consumers that the costs are too high locally, and you export most of the product to outside countries. Why do you have to hike prices on the local market and then export the product outside?
Okay, our primary objective is to satisfy the domestic demand. We can only export what is a surplus. And of course we do this in collaboration and consultation and permission of the authorities, Ministry of Trade. They have to give us authority to export. So we do not export because we are going to get more money. You know, actually, we would be very happy to sell locally. And the reason for prices to be higher, I don't know what economy we are comparing the price of sugar with. I don't know whether we are comparing with Kenya or Tanzania or wherever. But I'll tell you, if you compare ourselves with other well-developed sugarcane growing countries like Mauritius, South Africa, and elsewhere, the kind of questions you ask is, at what price do you produce a ton of sugarcane from the field? And actually that's where the major problem is. For us at Kakira, being near Lake Victoria, we always have a cloud covering us.
Yeah.
That cloud reduces the number of hours of sunshine we have, and therefore we cannot accumulate sucrose in the sugarcane as we should, as our neighbors in South Africa or those other countries do. But therefore our production costs for the major material, which is sugarcane, is higher than others. And also the amount of sugar we get after crushing 100 kilograms of sugarcane is less. We get about 8 or 9 kilograms. Others get 10 or 11. And 1 kilo difference is a big difference.
Tukwaniriza studio za TV yaffe.
Bakyali mu nsulo z'obugagga wano mu program Kuma Mutindo. Mwami Thienge, mu makampuni amanene ndilanga gano ngene yamwe Kakira Sugar Works, abakozi abasinga baperforminga kulaba nga basanyusa bakama baabwe. Oli naakola nga anoonya abavubuka b'ennaku zino bakiyita kumulabawo oba kye tuyita recognition, naye ne batakola ku delivering oba ku producing results. Abantu abalina mentality efaanana bwetyo, ye nga ayagala kukola kusanyusa bakama be naye nga takola ku producing results oba kutuukiriza ekyo ekyamuweesa omulimu, obagamba ki mu nsulo z'obugagga zino?
Enkola eyo noze waliwo ebitongole ebimu oba ebya gavumenti gye kiyinza okukolera, naye mu makampuni gano ag'obwannannyini nga Kakira, bw'obanga oyingiddemu ofunye omukisa n'ofunayo omulimu n'okozesa enkola eyo, ebbanga teriyitawo gwanvu nga tebana bakuzuula.
Ate era nga tebannakugoba nakyo kyongerereko ddala.
Oba tebanakugoba ate nga nze kennyini nze ntadde omukono ku bbaluwa ekugoba. N'olwekyo amagezi ge mbawa kwe kugezaako okukola omulimu oguba gukuweereddwa n'obuvumu n'obumalirivu n'okwagala kwonna osobola okukuuma omutindo
weewaawo. Okitegedde bw'oba obadde okola kusanyusa bakama abo n'okusanyusa abantu abakulaba, ensi eyo yavaayo, twavaayo mulembe ogwo ogwa
n'okuseketerera
byonna era biba byebimu. Kati ogwo omulembe gwa PO Box gwe gwakolanga ebyo, guno gwa .com gwe tulimu abantu baagala kulaba results. Kyobagambye kyosobola okukola, bakuwadde omulimu kikole, ensi egambe yes akikoze. Ezo z'ensulo z'obugagga mweno program Kuuma Omutindo.
Tukwaniriza mu studio za TV yaffe.
Mr. Madivan, what appeal do you have to the general public and of course the government of Uganda at large?
Our appeal to the general public is just to continue supporting us and buying our products, of course. If you have any comments or suggestions, we look forward to hearing from you. On the government side, Charles, we have the main appeal is basically a very clear industrial policy. That is what we need. You will have heard a little bit about the issue of the zoning that we had, whereby the government, because it lacked a policy in the past, has enabled a lot of small factories to come up within the same area and start taking away the cane from our own farmers that we have developed. We believe the government is addressing this now. Secondly, I think is the issue of the ethanol, which we've discussed. We need a policy from the government to give guidelines on how petroleum companies can save foreign exchange for our country and use this renewable resource that we're going to make ethanol from the byproduct of sugar, molasses, to mix it up with petrol so that it benefits the country, benefits the environment.
Tuwulidde okuva mu bakukunavu ab'enjawulo abatwala ekifo kino, ate ne tuwulira n'okuviira ddala ku mukulu omukukunavu ow'oku ntikko gwe tuyise Joint Managing Director Mwami Madivan. Kabadde kaseera kalungi, nkwagala nnyo nno gwe eyeekuumira program Kuuma Omutindo, alaba program Kuuma Omutindo buli lunaku olwakazooba luyita olwa Monday ssaawa 2:30 ez'akawuza masiga, gwe tutinatina ffenna, nze nno nange sijja kukoowa kufeffetteranga bantu bano n'okusingira ddala abakuumye omutindo. Katonda bw'anaaba akyanjazise obulamu kulikayo eri gye twali mu program eyasookera ddala okutuukira ddala kwene esembeddeyo ddala wano Kakira Sugar Works. Ab'empaka ababiri tebawala luga, ate n'omwana omuwulize nabagamba yakomba ensaka. Nteekeddwa okuva ku bwenyi bwa TV yo ate n'abanywanyi nabo bakole ogwabaleeta wano. Nkwagadde nnyo, Katonda omulungi akunkuumire, nkujjukiza bulijjo ky'otayagala kutuukako tokyagalizanga munno, ky'osinga okwagala ky'oba oyagaliza munno. Katonda omulungi akunjagalire, ate jjukira Yesu ye Mukama. Beera bulungi, weeraba.
Eno ye program Kuuma Omutindo ng'ewagiddwa Master Industries Uganda Limited abakolera ebizimbisibwa eby'enkokoto eby'omutindo.
Buli ky'oba